What is good, everyone? And welcome to another fantastic episode of Truth to Life, where we discuss real life issues that affects real life people in real everyday life. In today's issue, we're going to discuss what is the true definition of love. Now, many have their own arbitrary definition. However, we're going to delineate exactly what this is and how it's affecting us and our culture as a whole. So, I hope you got your pen and your pad. You ready? Come on, let's dig in. Love. Let's break down love. Love is an action word. Love is a verb. People may think that love is primarily a feeling, and who are the people? The people are the women, for the most part. Women proverbially explain love by way of emotions. Everything is feeling, how I feel. I feel like. Well, love in its most basic components is demonstrated by way of action. And allow me to adduce the framework of discipline. Love is best communicated by the word no, for one, and two, love is also communicated more efficiently and effectively by implementing parameters within our child's life and our significant other. So, first, we're going to deal with the child. We do not allow our children to stay up past a certain time because we understand as parents that children need a certain amount of sleep and rest so that they can perform at optimum levels the next day at school. Everyone agrees on this, right? Intelligent parents who love and care for their children do not allow their children to stay up late on weeknights. And on the flip side of that, when the weekend comes, we still give them deadlines that are still kind of early, but we allow them some grace. That's a demonstration of love because love is balanced. It's not to the extreme of one degree or the other. It's balanced. Now, we don't let our children eat candy and cake and cookies and ice cream 24 hours a day for the same reasons. Why? Because we do not want them to be in pain. What pain would that cause, Tony Max? Number one, it will make them obese. They would suffer the ridicule of their classmates as a result of becoming overweight and obese. So we save them from that by disciplining their diets for them because they're too young to develop these parameters within themselves. Self-discipline is what that's called. However, we inculcate in them these values so that as they grow, they can be the best version of themselves. Within that, though, keep in mind, we only do these things because we love our children and we want the absolute best for our children. Now, we're going to take that and apply that to our wives. Husbands or boyfriends, we place parameters, order, and structure in the lives of our girlfriends and or wives when we do eventually get married. Okay, no, you can't go hang out with your girlfriend all the time, etc. Why? Because it's going to cause wear and tear on our relationships. No, it's not good to go to the clubs anymore, drink, smoke, all of these other things. We begin the work, because relationships are work. We begin the work of shaping and forming our women into better versions of themselves because they are representations of us, especially when they're not around us. They represent us. You represent your man, ladies. When you're not with your man, you represent your man. So it's in his best interest to have you performing at optimum levels, meaning there are certain people that you should not be hanging around or that you should not allow into your sphere of influence. And if your husband or boyfriend is perspicacious, then he will properly guide you and instruct you on how to choose individuals that are healthy for your lifestyle and for your sphere of influence so that you will not be led astray. Because too many individuals, too many women, single women primarily, they're obdurate. And that's just a recipe for destruction when it comes to relationships. You do not need those influences in your life. So, going back to the definition of love, the reason why we do things that may seem like they're harsh or cruel or mean is because and only because we love you. Ladies, if we did not love you, we wouldn't tell you nothing at all. Not only that, but we wouldn't be in a relationship with you. You'd still be single. We'd categorize you in the place of a bust down or a thotty, to where that, let me see how I can translate this. This would be a friends with benefits zone. That's how men will treat you when they see that they can't tell you nothing. If you're not receptive of his leadership at an early on stage in your relationship, when you're just friends with benefits or just in the process of getting to know each other, such as going on dates, etc., then you're going to ostracize yourself. Not him. He's not going to do this. You're doing this to yourself. You're going to ostracize yourself from the potential of being wifey, or for that matter, girlfriend, by your behavior, your receptiveness to his leadership. Now, I'm not talking about some Pookie or Ray Ray dude that your ex that led you the wrong way or that does not have leadership skills. I'm only talking about the very few instances where you've encountered an intelligent, productive man, a masculine man, a man's man. Not saying that this guy has to be rich or wealthy or anything like that. I mean, just a guy that gets up and goes and works hard every day and has respect for himself. That's why it's called self-respect. And any self-respecting man will set parameters around his girlfriend. When you're in the dating process, the dating phase, you're just getting to know each other. So he's gauging whether or not you are receptive. And once he decides, okay, she's receptive, and there will be tests throughout that time that will help confirm one way or the other whether you are receptive of his leadership and instruction, his personality, his character, or not. And then that's going to precipitate the category of your relationship. So that's why it's so important for ladies to follow their man's lead. Period. Right, wrong, good, bad, happy, or sad. If he gives you a wrong instruction, because we don't always get it right, ladies. I'm not saying that he's just going to be, no one bats 1,000. He's not going to be right 100% of the time. But what I am saying is that you give him the respect as your man or as your potential man of following his lead, so that when he does get it wrong, he knows that he still has your undying dedication and commitment to him and his character. When a man knows that his woman trusts his lead, she can have it. She can have it her way. That's what we're attracted to, ladies. So just so you understand the proper context of what love means, love is communicated by action. It is a verb. It's not an adjective. It is a verb, and it is demonstrated. It is executed by action that conveys the emotion of love. Action translates love for those who don't know. So, with that being said, for all of the chaos that's going on right now in the manosphere and the war of the sexes, the battle of the sexes that's going on right now, ladies, we need y'all to understand we love y'all. Because if we did not love y'all, we would not put parameters around our relationships if we did not respect ourselves. And the reason why so many men are not tolerating these things is because we respect ourselves. So there has to be boundaries set in some place. So with that being said, thanks for the love and support. Thanks for coming to the channel. Thanks for all the continued subscriptions. If y'all have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, like, share. The ways to support are directly up under the video where it says show more or read more. And till next we meet, peace and progress to you, baby. And play a salute.